I have a question for you. Do you share everything that happened in your past relationship with your present partner? I mean, do you share every of your broken moment which you experienced in your past relationship with your present partner? Are you the type of person that always wants someone to feel pity for you by sharing every down moment that you experienced in your past relationship with your present partner? Is it a wise thing for you to do? Have you ever given it a thought? Could that be the reason why one or two relationships that I've been in did not make their way to the end? So today we are going to look into this very topic to know if it is wise for you to tell your partner everything that you experienced with your past relationship. Hello, guys. I remain your girl D Fidelia, and I want to believe you're staying safe and staying out of trouble. Well, today I have come for us to have this amazing topic on is it wise for you to tell your present partner everything about your ex, everything about your past relationship, everything, most especially the negative side of your past relationship? Is it wise for you to share everything with your present partner? This very topic is a very open topic that is meant for both men and for women. So here we are going to have it as a conversation. And of course, I want you guys to also make it an interactive moment by letting me know what your opinion and your thoughts is in the comment section. We are going to dig deep into the reasons why, in my own opinion, I think it is not wise for you to share everything that happened with your ex to your present partner. Yes, I absolutely think you should have a limit to what you say, to what you spill, to the things you bring in into your new relationship. Remember, every human being is different, right? Every human being have their flaws. Every human being have the way they think. When you go around trying to share those experience, those bad moments that you experience with your ex, with your present partner, most especially the negative ones, what do you expect from him after listening to those? They might not come back hurting you presently, but they might come back hurting you when you least expected. So before we proceed, just to let you guys know, if you are coming across my channel for the first time as a new subscriber, I welcome you and I appreciate your presence. And I want to say thank you for stopping by. And of course, for all my returning subscribers, I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the comments. I appreciate you for always dropping by. So guys, let's proceed. So I am of the opinion that you should not share everything that happened with your past relationship, or rather with your ex, to your present partner. There should be a limit. That does not mean that the past do not have to surface in you guys' discussion when you meet. Of course, when two people meet, they definitely want to talk about themselves, share some stories, some moment, and then try to, rekindle to become one, or rather to start a relationship. But there should be a limit to what you share, because some of those stories that you might want to share might scare him away, might send him away, or rather might come back in the future to hurt you. I am of the opinion that you should learn on how to balance being honest in a relationship with emotional wisdom. We are going to look into some few key points to why you should limit what you share about your past relationship. And number one is sharing too much of your experience or details from your past relationship can create unnecessary insecurity. Oftentimes, people tend to be jealous. People always feel insecure even when they meet a partner who is doing better than them, when they meet someone that they want to have a relationship with, but probably you happens to be a bit higher than them. They feel insecure, right? Notwithstanding when they want to probably settle down with you or have something serious with you. When you go sharing too much about your past relationship to your present partner, most of the times it brings insecurity, it brings jealousy, and it brings comparison. You would end up making your new partner want to compare himself with your ex. You would definitely want to make them think if they are good enough or if they are worthy enough or if the person that you happen to be with as your ex probably have more qualities than them. So they would be like, if you were with someone like this who have more quality and more class than me, what will you be doing with me? You know, they always want to look into some level of comparison to compare themselves with your ex. So I have seen in some situation whereby someone that happens to be in her first marriage or in his first marriage had a problem and got divorced and now get acquainted with a new partner, and along the line if they are having some mini argument, one of the partner might be like, if you were that good, why didn't you make your first relationship work? If you were that good, why did they leave you? If all these things that you are exhibiting in my house, if all these things you are doing now is not what broke your relationship, why did you leave? Why didn't you stay? Or they will be like, these are one of the things that makes you end up your marriage. These are one of the things that ended up your marriage. In most cases, how did they know? It's because you went ahead talking too much, sharing too much, looking for who will pity you, looking for who will sympathize with you, looking for who will say, hey, sorry. But it all depends. Whatever I'm saying here has to do with everyone in an individual way. It all depends on our individual belief, right? But I'm of the opinion that you should limit what you share, even if it breaks you so hard. Limit what you share. As long as you meet the present partner, is a new dawn, is a new beginning. Start fresh. If you wanna share, share little or few things. You gotta be smart. You gotta be wise. Know when to be honest and know when to apply wisdom. Because your utmost intention is for the new relationship to work, right? What if after sharing all those stories, they will be like, is this really what I want? So, secondly, guys, sharing too much of your past experience with your past relationship to your present partner can cause unnecessary tension and distrust. Why do I say this? You might have gone on to overshare the things that would make your present partner to begin to question the choice he made, your personality, the loyalty, and the emotional stability of you guys' present relationship. Because it depends on what you goes ahead sharing. Remember, your present partner is a different person. So when you go ahead sharing how good your past partner is, how whatever about him is to your present partner, and maybe he might have examined himself to know if he actually qualified to be just like your ex. I am of the opinion that there is a reason why it is called ex, because it belongs to the past, and the present should be present. So whatever happened with the past, remain with the past while you move on with your present. Too much sharing about your past breakup with your ex to your present partner, most especially the negative things that you experience with your past relationship, can make your present partner over reason it, and they might interpret it out of context, which could lead to misunderstanding or suspicions. Of course, I understand you are speaking from a place of honesty I understand you are trying to come home. You are trying to make everything open. You are trying not to leave any, cockroach in your basket, right? You are trying to make everything open to make sure you step in clean. But hey, you can step in clean, but in some cases, you might give them the mindset of doubt, the mindset of misunderstanding what you said out of context, the mindset of suspecting you out of some couple of things you shared, the mindset of things happening in your relationship, and they will want to refer it to what happened with your ex. And I want you to know that in every argument, there is always an atom of truth. People have that belief. So when you share everything that happened in your past relationship, your spouse might be among those kind of people that believe that, hey, despite this was what happened, despite you put all the blames on your partner, on your ex, there could be some tendency that you were also the cause of the problem. So be mindful when you go sharing to avoid causing tension, distrust, and misunderstanding that could probably make your present partner to take a bow, to take a walk, or to call it quit. So the third key point when you go around sharing your experience with your ex to your present partner, that gives him the mindset that somehow you are still emotionally tied to the past. Yes, I have seen in some situation whereby people happens to be with their present partner and maybe something happened or maybe they are watching movies together and stuff like that and something happened and they will be like, this is what I experienced with that ex. This is what happened when I was with that ex. And when one or two things happen in the present relationship, they always want to refer it to that past. You are giving your partner the impression that you are still emotionally tied to your past. So, always talking excessively about your past in your present relationship is giving your present partner the mindset that you have not really moved on, that you are still somehow emotionally tied to the past. And constant mentioning about your ex and what you went through would always leave that wound open. It will be hard for that wound to heal. And in most cases, some partners will be like, you trying to talk about this all the time makes it look like we are living in the shadow of your ex. Yeah, because everything about your down moment is about your ex. And they could feel that maybe you are emotionally unavailable for them. So the fourth and the last key point is always talking about your past or trying to bring up some issues or situation about your past have a way of distracting you from building with your fresh connection with the new partner. Listen, there is a reason why your ex is your ex. There is a reason why they said let the past belong to the past. Remember, relationship thrives when two partners are focused in the present and in their future, not what is behind. And I believe that whosoever that love and care for you will not really have any reason to want to be dwelling to your past. They want the whole of you and they want to start the present life with the whole of you because they want both of you to start moving ahead, not moving backward. Over discussing about that past can rob your relationship. So do not allow anything from the past to be interfering with the new present relationship that you have or you're about to start. So to wrap this up, guys, the bottom line of what I'm saying is it's okay to share some lesson learned from your past relationship. That shows maturity. But avoid deep emotional details, comparison, or intimate experience. Keep your focus on who you are becoming, not where you have been. Know when to apply honesty with wisdom. In most cases, you see people want to talk about or start asking you some silly question, which I want to call it a silly question, asking you about your body count. Hey, I don't know where this very silly question came out from, but to be honest, I don't know why you are asking people about their body count. You don't know me, I don't know you. Whatever body count you are looking for starts the point you met me. So let that body count start counting from the very day you met me. Because you have no reason to be asking that silly question which belongs to the past. Don't let people judge you from what you say because people would always judge you from what comes out from your mouth. Limit what you say, know the right thing to say and when to say them, and be conscious of who you share them with. I love you all, guys, and until I come your way next time, I remain your girl, D. Fidelia. Stay safe and stay out of trouble. Bye bye.